As Kevin mentioned, we are talking about the Gulf Coast Challenge. This is your first year here at with the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. How do you feel about taking on and leading a program in such a high-profile game?
Well, it's always exciting. Every game is exciting to me, and every game is a high-profile game. And obviously, you know, the first one is. But I know you guys want to talk about the Gulf South Challenge. Obviously, that's a big game for us because it's on our schedule. But also, it's in the state of Alabama, down in the Mobile area, where we've got a lot of alumni. We've got a number of players from that area. I've got college teammates and friends from the area, so that'll definitely be a big game for us.
Yeah, so have you ever heard of the Gulf Coast Challenge? Have you been a part of this experience, or what have you heard about the atmosphere in the port city?
I have never been a part of it, but obviously I've heard about it. I've actually watched some of the games on television. There have been some exciting games also, been some really exciting ones, and we'll be pumped up and ready to go once we get down there. But Mobile, it's a great place to host a game like that.
What's your hope for your experience to be down there?
Well, anytime we touch the football field, our hope is to win the ball game. Right. That's the hope, and obviously our fans and alums and people like that, we hope they have a great experience also in a different atmosphere, being away from Louis Crews Stadium.
Yeah, and of course the history of the game. What's going to be some of your key points of emphasis to build as you're keeping the identity and culture of the team as you're building that? What's the theme going to be?
Well, the theme for our team for this year is we call it the Chase. Instead of THE, it's DA. And so it's an acronym for the things that our team stands for and the things that we're trying to build within our young men. And it starts with the D is for discipline, the A is for accountability, and then the C is for character, the H is for habits, the second A is for attitude, and the S is for sacrifice, and the E is for expect excellence. And those are just some of the things we try to teach and preach to our young student athletes, and we want them to take those things and not only be successful on the field, but we want them to take those things and be successful in life. So we're always chasing and pursuing something, you know, whether it's good grades, degrees, whether it's touchdowns, wins, all those type of things, championships, we're always chasing something.
Yeah, and of course you have an extensive history professionally as well as, you know, on different levels basically. But you got to answer this, but what's your message that you're going to send to your players about the opportunity, legacy, importance of performing on a stage like this, like the Gulf Coast Challenge?
Well, obviously when we get to that week of the season, it'll be a big week, number one, because we get to play another game. Number two, we get to play it within the state of Alabama, which that's always exciting, and it's not a home game for us where we're actually here on campus. So that's going to be a big part of it. And then we're right here in the state of Alabama, so we feel like our fans, our alums, they're going to show up and they're going to show out, and we want to do the same thing. And then obviously playing a team like Jackson State, the reigning SWAC champions, the reigning Celebration Bowl champions, that's going to be a huge challenge for us. But anytime you get an opportunity to go out and play against teams that you consider some of the better teams, not only in the SWAC in our conference, but also in the country, you want to go out and have a good performance. So it'll definitely be a big game for us.
Anything else you want to say, Rad?
I just want to say, go Bulldogs.